Morning everyone, welcome back to my Back Garden Biodiversity channel. It's Lucy and today I'm coming to you from my kitchen. And that's just because I've been having some building work done in my garden recently, so it was a bit easier to do something from inside today. Now while I've been having that building work done, I've noticed that the birds have been afraid to come down to my little bird feeding station. So today we're in the kitchen and we're cooking up some tasty treats to hopefully entice them back into the garden. Okay, so all you're going to need to cook up some tasty treats today is some pine cones, some string, a block of cooking fat, a bowl of birdseed, and something to melt the cooking fat in. So you are going to have to ask a grown-up for some help today, okay? Now you need to start by tying the string onto the pine cones so that they dangle just like this. So the next thing we need to do is to pop the cooking fat into a mug. And I'm going to pop this into the microwave to melt for a few seconds. When you take it out of the microwave, be careful because it is going to be quite hot. So this is where you need your grown-up salt. And it's going to be a nice liquid like this. You might need to just use a spoon just to cover it. Now, if you can hear little voices in the background, that is actually my pet parrot. He's having a good little chat to us. Okay, so when you've done that, we're going to take it out of the mug and straight into the birdseed. And then we're going to roll it around and fill in all the gaps with the seed. This is where the parrot's getting very excited because he can hear the seed. I'm going to fill all those gaps in. Thanks for making treats for him. Okay, I'm going to fill those gaps, push it all down. Okay, so I've got 3 pine cones here, so I'm going to do that 3 times. Yeah, straight from the fat into the seed. I'm just going to start filling those gaps with the seeds that the pine cone usually would sit. I'm going to fill it with our wild bird food. This is the nice bit, this is where your fingers get sticky. Fill all those gaps, push the seed in. I've got another one to do. Again, I'm just going to push all that seed into those gaps. And once you've done this, you're just going to need to let them stay in the dish for a little while, just for that fat to harden off again. And you can keep going back and just rolling more seed onto them whilst they harden off. Okay, so I'm going to sit them there and wait for the fat to dry. Now, I also like to use these little coconut shell feeders in my garden. And as you can see, the birds have done a good job of eating this one. And now it's empty. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of the excess fat into this seed. And I'm going to fill this one up. Now, if you don't use the coconut bird feeders, you can use something like a yogurt pot. And just pierce a hole in the end, tie a string, mix that around. This is where my parrot gets excited because he can hear the seed. And then when it's all mixed around, I'm just going to fill up the coconut shell. Make sure you press it down. And as the fat starts to cool down, it'll start to become solid again and it'll hold everything together. So I'm going to pop that on the plate with the pine cones and wait for them to harden off. Okay, so we've left these a little bit now to set, and it's time to go and hang them up. And there we have it, a selection of tasty treats for our little birds to come down and have a feast. So hopefully we'll start to see those birds return to my garden in the next few days. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time for some more back garden biodiversity. Bye!